On your path to becoming rich and successful, there is one thing that you must understand, and even though it's one of the greatest secrets to success, most people must learn it on their own. But today is your lucky day, because what you're about to learn is something that has stolen the dreams of tens of thousands over time. With a little bit of basic psychology, we can unlock the inner workings of human behavior and avoid falling into the trap that has claimed so many. Let me ask you a question. If you look up how to make money on YouTube, what do you see? Probably some guy in a swimming pool talking to a camera about Ferraris, or maybe another guy walking into his giant mansion where his Bentley is parked outside. Most of the time, the luxury and the girls are rented, but in some cases, they might actually own these things, but it doesn't matter either way. Most of these characters are profiting off of the same thing, and hidden deep within is the secret to your own success. I believe the latest trend to make money is Shopify or something like that, and a year from now, it will be something different. In social psychology, there is something called a herd mentality. What this means is that ever since humans started forming tribes, we started to become vulnerable to this concept. In some cases, this mentality can be beneficial, but oftentimes it does much more harm than good. On your path to success, you will come across many herds of sheep. Some of these groups will be chasing the make money with Shopify trend, and others will be chasing some other current trend at the time. Of course, it's possible to make money by following the herd, but the real treasure goes to those who blaze their own path. Imagine for just a second that there is a huge treasure guarded by a pack of wolves, and a large herd of sheep or humans is moving towards it. The sheep have traveled for many months, and when the herd reaches the treasure, the very first of the sheep who reach it slip away with a good amount and go completely unnoticed by the wolves. By the time the next part of the herd reaches the remaining treasure, the wolves are already attacking and eating many of them. But during the chaos, a few more sheep manage to slip away with some of the riches. By this time, there is barely any treasure left, and the last part of the herd is quickly eaten by the wolves, with nothing to show for the many months that they wasted chasing the treasure. This is exactly how it works in real life. Most of the guys who are trying to sell you some webinar or course on the latest way to make money are actually the shovel sellers, and you are the miner. But the key word is most, not all. Some of the people selling courses actually do know what they're talking about, but what's really happening here is that most of them are actually getting rich, not from the method that they teach, but from the teaching itself. What you have to understand is that all humans are sheep, and our default setting is to follow the herd. Most people are taught to save a little bit of money and work a job that they hate for 50 years, so that maybe by the time they're 60, they can sit on a beach after they've already had 5 hip replacements. This is the result of following the herd mentality. If you want to become truly wealthy and successful, you have to blaze your own path and stop following the herd. Sure, following the herd might allow you to taste a tiny bit of success, but it is only a matter of time before the wolves move in. Instead, let the herd move towards what they think is treasure, so they can distract the wolves while you find your own riches. Most people stick with the herd because it takes courage to blaze your own path, but oddly enough, something I've learned from personal experience is that it's only once you actually leave the herd and find your own way that you're able to find true success. So with that said, be the shepherd, not the sheep. And until next time, thanks for watching.